Looking dapper.
Will they be able to gather the metal? No, they can't. Okay. Well then, let's set this up to have a genuine stockpile of metal.
Research complete.
Should be able to gather a bunch of things and drop that off here. There we go. You know what? I am going to allow you to now request everything, so that should I need it for any of the buildings that I have, it'll be delivered. I'll do the same down here. They should realistically, these should allow anything to be delivered, and that way I just ensure that should there be some sort of random request that I'm not particularly expecting, we're fine. One thing that I haven't done that I should have done though is I absolutely need to isolate these tunnels, just in case there's a fault on them. I want to be able to prevent that fault from causing any other issues. Right, factory amplification has been researched. I'm just going to let more time pass around here. What did we unlock though? Tribal electric scrubbing. Now this is big. It emits a pulse which reduces the dust accumulation on buildings in its range. While it's not very predictable or precise, it can be entrusted with removing dust from our structures. This basically, it has the potential to drastically reduce the maintenance cycle. Increase the maintenance cycle. It's never going to make it completely free, but it can massively reduce it. So we're going to get that.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
Definitely
found.
worth us having. How long are my streams usually? They can be anything from 3 hours to a long time. I just go until I feel like stopping, basically. But usually I'll aim for no less than 3 hours. That's probably the easiest way of putting it. No unemployed, no vacant work slots. This is now a pretty efficient dome. All things considered, very efficient dome. If I could just get the university set up. You don't need to be marked. I don't think we need this anymore. Let's just get rid of that. It's just sat there taking up resources and maintenance. They're probably delivering some resources so that I can repair things down here. No, they're still delivering polymers. Okay. Not bad. We are actually generating massive amounts of power right now. I'm not going to put a battery down here because these 5 alone can run all of this by themselves. I don't need a battery specifically in this area, but I might have, so you know that's something I would have thought about. But in terms of our basic resources, we're doing great. We are doing fantastic in terms of concrete and metal production, and food production, fantastic as well. However, with the food, it's not every sol that we're producing that amount of food, so. But we are consuming that amount of food every sol. Advanced resources, decent. The only one that is a worry is electronics production, and we need to get on top of that. But that will come with time. Now, we can upgrade 5 polymers, extra 20 power consumption, but it is a big increase in productivity. So worth it for me. I'll also upgrade this one. Again, you don't have to have them turned on. You can just turn them off. So bear that in mind. You don't need them engaged. I think everything else is okay. But once that's upgraded, then we're going to start going through metal a little bit faster. Which isn't a bad thing. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that because these are automated facilities. But I guess that makes sense. No, that's good. That's really good. That's going to mean that we're going to be generating a lot more fuel. Because we are kind of at the edge of our fuel capacity right now. How much money we got? 550. I'm going to hold on to it. Hold on to it for now. Oh, man, it's going to take us 9 sols to finish that. Poop. I'm going to move those around a little bit. Just because having an archaeology isn't going to solve our problems right now. Well, maybe it would. I really think we need the money, though.
Resources are low.
Money. Don't worry. They'll get better. We're just upgrading a bunch of things right now. I like that that one automatically upgraded because it was producing the polymers, so the polymers were always there. That's fantastic. But that's increased it up to 7.7. That's not a small increase. It's a really, really good one. Really nice. But it is now pulling a lot more power. So let's just double
Cable
check.
fault reported.
Yeah, we're losing. Is it because of this that we're losing that?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
We're going to need more wind. Oh, wait. I built them down here. Oh, what a derp. What a massive derp on my part. I built the wind farms down in the valley. A fool I am. That being said, I did build it down there for what I feel is a good reason. That reason being independence from potential tragedies. I didn't want to have our only access to fuel, to power, to be up top, which it isn't anymore. So it's not terrible, but could have been better. Could have been better. Oh, they're outside of the drone range. Damn it. Okay. Well, given that then, we're going to need to change this up a little bit. Let's get rid of those. I'd rather not have the power going somewhere where I can't guarantee it's that I'd be able to get up there to maintain it. That should give me a lot more power coming through. More than enough, in fact. I wouldn't mind getting another atomic accumulator right up here somewhere. No, I guess. Oh, those two. Damn. Okay, they're just out of range then. Alright. Eventually we'll probably build another drone up here. Something along those lines, perhaps. Actually, you know what? What we'll do is I'm going to change the shape here a little bit. There we go. And like so. It's not a whole lot of extra power, but once they're all upgraded, they're going to be contributing a decent bit. We're probably discharging a very small amount from all of our locations. Yeah, minus 8.8, but we've got a
Anomaly found.
humongous amount stored, so
Dust storm
it's
approaching.
not particularly bad.
Sector scanned.
And is this one set up yet? Not quite yet. Cancel that for now. I would just like those polymers moved over instead. We're gonna need more parts very, very soon. Quite concerned. Quite concerned. This concrete, I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad area for concrete, really. But concrete isn't, strictly speaking, that important to me. What is important to me, though, is making sure that I can hit all of these extractors. So that'll do. Alright, this is going to be deconstructed. We'll set up metal and concrete storage here, since we're going to need them in fairly large quantities. And hook up this location. Like so. And we're also going to need to bring down a pipe as well. Now we'll probably have the backups down here, but we'll get to those in a bit. For the time being, I think this is good enough. Where are you? Anything else in there? A couple of things. There we go. We should have metals and concrete being delivered so that we can start work on this. The polymers are going to be a pain, but we should have enough concrete, I think, to manage it. There we go. I think we should now have a positive energy. Yes, we do. Excellent. I actually got a huge surplus of energy. Have I finished upgrading all of the blades down here? I have. Good. Still waiting on the polymers to be able to finish this off, though. That's going to be a pretty big ask, honestly. Wow. Nightbot. Spammy buggy you. Why is Aavak playing before 8 in the morning? Not that I'm complaining about morning entertainment, but well. Yeah, it is 7 AM now. I just really wanted to knuckle down and play a little bit more. I'm really, really enjoying this game. Shifting along a fair bit of metal now as well. I've almost completed the metal demands of this one, which is actually pretty epic. We're going to have loads of extra metal coming across from our transport as well. I've just not noticed that you need more than one of each type of vehicle. I mean, I guess if you were being super busy, maybe, but I've just not noticed that myself, that was a
Sector
necessity.
scanned.
How far out are we on the factory AI? A bit. But I think we're doing alright. What we really need right now is the mine. It's that simple. Once we've got the mine, we're good. I'll probably be moving this factory away at that point. I don't think we're going to need it. I might even make another polymer factory. But this factory is going to come over here, as is the other electronics factory. And then this dome will almost certainly have a farm. Might have two. It's going to... Each of these locations has 3 of these. So you've got... Let's just count the amount of room. Let's just count the entire structure. Okay, so in terms of large structures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fairly simple. In terms of large structures here, 6, 9, 12. So it's double the amount of room. Plus, you've got extra little spots here. These 3 you can put decorations if you really want to. So you technically got slightly more than 12 spots. But it is significant. Very significant. Machine parts we're doing okay with now. Yeah. We're up to 9.2 machine parts. 6.7 polymers over here, but it's
pipe leak
not
reported.
As large of a facility there. Oh, we're fine. Our water storage tanks are more than capable of managing that while we get that pipe replaced. I could isolate it if I really wanted to, but I don't think that's necessary right now. Right, we should start stockpiling polymers at this point. I want one more bit of cash before I send for another... might not be able to wait. No, I don't think we can wait anymore. I need another cargo rocket. But this one is just going to be entirely laden with electronics. That's all I need from it. Go ahead and launch. Now, if the next 500 million comes in fairly soon, I'll just do exactly that again, and this time I will build a university. Now, because I haven't been able to show what the university does, it allows you to train specialists. So any unspecialized individuals can go there and learn a vocation. They can learn a speciality, which is huge, because the more people you have who are specialized in their role, the better that job is going to be performed. What's more, you can also have it do it automatically, which is actually pretty cool. Ooh, what have we got? Ooh, Gamma Dust Devil, a brave citizen of Mars, ready to obtain the fight. This is excellent. She's Martian born, but she's a celebrity. She's an idiot. No, why? Why, Gamma? Why? All my hopes and dreams gone. She's composed, all sanity losses are halved. She's a celebrity, so just being here generates funding. She's Martian born. Higher individual base morale. And she's an idiot. She can cause malfunctions at the workplace. Why? Yeah, you can get bigger domes. You can get the mega dome, and then you can get like a wonder dome, which is amazingly huge. But you can only build one of them. Well, still, you need a name. So, Valantai. Bit of a dubious on that one.
Sector scanned.
There we go. There you go. Yes, Gamma Dust Devil, the idiotic religious Martian-born celebrity. Yeah. Unfortunately. Food-wise, I'm noticing that creeps back little by little, bit by bit. We are eating into our reserves. Question is... Yeah, I think that'll be a little bit better. Right, you no longer needed it. You can unpin you. Fuel consumption is 36? What? Oh. Of course. The polymer factory is using more fuel. Because it's working harder. Drat. Hadn't anticipated that. Alright then. We're going to build another fuel refinery. There's really only one possible solution there. Alright. That's not terrible, though. I can build it over there. It's made of things that I can make with ease, so... What's its consumption, though? Seems that we're okay for the consumption.
Resources are low.
Oh, I know. Resources are low, but we've got a spaceship about to land that has a bunch of resources on it. How are we doing down here? We are still lacking polymers quite aggressively. Right, 6 there, 36. Let's clear this area out. Grab everything and drop it off down here. There we go. Perfect. Right, this will get things rolling. Do really want that other bump of income. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's get another rocket going. Tiberian Kid 2. Electronics, please. And a launch. We'll easily be able to refuel the rocket and get it out of the way. I am starting to wonder if maybe we should bring along some more drones. But if once we're actually mining our own rare metals, won't be an issue because we can make our own drones then. But for now, it is actually a bit of a problem. This place is so dusty. Look at it. Oh, fantastically bad. Fantastically bad. Why don't I get some polymers? I'm actually producing a good whack of polymers. So I don't actually need to bring polymers along. Dust storm is here. Now on the plus side, my wind farm should start producing a lot more power.
Cable fault reported.
Isolating that. Now that we've got that, these domes can simply power themselves for the most part. I mean, they're going to have a bit of a drop in power, but the thing here is in the event that all power was lost, that the battery is fully discharged,
Sector scanned.
then I could prioritize the buildings within the domes to receive power. For example, things like the Moxies and stuff, they just wouldn't be given priority anymore. And as a result, the factories would have the low power priority. And so, yes, even though I've not got enough, I could keep the essentials running off the power that I'm generating in that area. Who's working on it right now? I thought I did. Hold on. Let's make you the normal color. Oh, you needed to recharge. You're running low on power. It's now a score bolt. Ah, our shuttles can't actually fly during these times. Makes sense. Alright, we're gonna upgrade the amount of power we're gonna draw there. Get all of that rolling. I may well turn those off for now and turn the water extractor back on. It'll need to be maintained before it can come online, but it'll allow me to produce a lot more water. There we are, another harvest. It's good. This point, that'll be up to 90%. That'll take it down to 80, 90, 100, down, 100. Doesn't go beyond 100, down. So once we get to that point, I can take out one of the lines of soybeans. And that will give us a small increase to our food production. It might actually be enough to run these two domes, but we're going to continue growing, so we need to prepare for that. We really do. I'd actually like the electronics to be closer to that door, for the simple reason that this is where they're produced, so they can just be much faster stocked there. Can I get a spot there? Yes, I can. Glorious. Right, where can we go next? More metals up here. Right, with that delivery of electronics, we're up to 52 now, which means that finally we can commit to the Martian University. And this is an important building. This is a staggeringly important building. Once we have that, this dome, which is currently filtering to request non-specialized, will begin to very, very quickly train those non-specialized individuals to go to perform other jobs. At that point, once I've got a healthy group of them, I can start weeding out the non-specialists from my other domes by encouraging them to leave and transfer to that dome, making room for the specialized that have been trained in that dome to migrate to the other ones, and just so on and so forth. It'll gradually make it until only the children, only the untrained are here, and every other location has specialized workers. Once I get the archaeology here, by the way, I'm going to be deleting this. The archaeology will give me more
Sector
residences
scanned. Select
than
a
this
sector to
currently has. I
scan.
think it's like 32 or maybe in 36. Easily enough to run a couple of jobs outside and all of the jobs inside. And at that point, I'll update this in some meaningful way to have something. Maybe even just another job, because we've got so many unemployed people here. Unemployed 17. Yeah, I could easily have another factory. For example, another
Cable fault reported.
machine parts factory, if I wanted to. That would be fine. Or a metal mine outside. In fact, sounds like a plan. Stan. Okay. Let's get that going. I want rare metals. Just don't need it, but we'll pop it down there. And also electronic parts can be popped down there as well.
Resources are low.
At this point, these can be removed. And finally, metal parts can go down there as well. Oh, actually, no. No. The metal needs to stay here. Polymers are low. They will continue to be low for a while. There we go. Aavak, turn on the power switch. I mean, I can, sure. Thank you for that. I had missed it. Thank you so much. Why are you taking the fuel back? You fool. You can't join domes of the same type together, but as long as they're reasonably close, people can migrate from them. But there is a project which will give you a kind of a double dome. But it's a breakthrough project, so it's just random chance whether you're going to get it or not. Seems the seagulls have woken up. Well, it is high time we consider building a metals extractor. Now, if we build this here, it's gonna average resource is reasonably average in every way, honestly. Sure, we'll build this just about there, and this will give us enough for my colonists to get out there, get a bit of work done. Right there. It's gonna generate a lot of dust. There's nothing we can do about that. But this will be a decent help. Ah, drat. It's just outside my range. Okay. So, with that then, I'm going to need you to come back from over here. For the moment, just help me out unloading all of that. Let's see, 11 metal still up here. Really? Bonkers. Right, once you're in position, we'll quickly empty that one out. Let's get that shuttle back to base. There we go. Perfect. Now, what will happen here is as these get pulled across, the other drones will be able to see them, and thus will go and collect them and move them where they need to be, which is primarily in the Martian University. Just need a bit of concrete here, and we should be good to go. Actually, we don't want specifically to have a concrete storage area in a zone where we're not producing the concrete. Problem here, though, is that this one is going to be a bit of a potch to refuel. Currently, we are producing more fuel than we can store. So that at the very least, this will move fuel up there slowly, but it's going to take me a while to get all of that done. How close are we now? Alright, we just need the concrete. Excellent. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually.
Pipe leak reported.
Let's see. Hey Cam, welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't catch your message earlier. I will be honest, I'm getting a bit tired, and the mead is probably helping with that. But yeah, it's just a lot going on in the game. A lot of things working around in my head. But welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. Let's grab all of that. There we go. Should have this finished very soon indeed. The moment this concrete is dropped off. There we go. Excellent. Now, oh, select sectors to scan. Right, well that's it. Once we're done with that, we've scanned the entire map. It's going to be particularly impressive, actually. Hourly production 10.8. Total demand is 8. Good. Power shortage though. Huh. That isn't good. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell all of these to upgrade.
Research complete.
Oh no! Factory AI. Marvelous. Marvelous. Increase shuttle speed. Isn't there one that increases their carrying capacity? Yes, there is. But oh my lord, that's rather expensive, I must say. All right. Not exactly what I want to go for there. Yeah, I'm gonna get Rover Command. Simply because I want to get the extra I want to be able to just have it move anyway and not have to rely on occasionally checking to see if I need to send it to gather power, because the problem with that is it is the thing that can go out and power other rovers. So if it runs out of power, I'm not in a good position. Right, well, that worked fantastically quickly. I managed to get all of this sorted. We will need more. So I'm immediately going to break it down and then point in the other direction. So, something quite like this. Doesn't give me a lot. That gives me a decent amount. Sure. That can launch. Because we definitely need to keep bringing in the concrete there. Alright, good enough. Let's get back down here. And I'm going to break that one down so that we move all of those components across to here. And there we go. The universe is made. Oh, thank goodness. Right, okay, so right now we have automatic training. You can specify it if you desperately want a specific type of colonist train. However, I'm leaving it on auto, and as a result, it'll tell me what the needed specializations are. So we want a couple of medics, we want a couple of scientists, we want a couple of engineers. We've presently got a lot of people training, or at least there should be a lot of people training. Get in there, you scallywags. Get to learning. There we go. We'll hopefully manage to get them through that pretty sharpish. We could force our children to spend all night and today learning, but no. There's a point where that just that isn't a good thing to do. That being said, you know, no, I think generally speaking we're doing fine for it. But this is perfect. We should start seeing a lot of specialists being trained as a result. And there we go. Looking at this, actually we are going to have to take you off that shift. That leaves us with 8 unemployed. Down here there shouldn't be any unemployed. In fact, there are vacancies. Right, there we go. Work shift, there we are. 8 people. Excellent. We can and will upgrade it completely. There we are. Factory AI. Of course, it needs something I can't afford to spend on it.
Cable fault
Looking
reported.
dapper.
Yeah, we're gonna isolate this circuit.
Sector
Hey, Cosmo
scanned.
Dingus, thank you very much for the resub there. Or rather, for the sub. I'm sure I've seen you sub to me before. I must be going mad. If they don't spend all hours learning, how will they be ready for the workforce in 30 days? True. It's very true. That is a good point. It is a rather accelerated learning schedule. Getting extra polymers would be huge. I don't need... I'm producing much more machine parts than I'm using, but polymers, I'm not. So let's focus on that one. We got vacancies here. Vacant work slots 11. Ah, no. Our workforce is getting old. Thing is, seniors should be being told to leave that dome. Because we do need this dome to have better movement. That's unfortunate. We haven't got enough room for people to move around. Well, okay. This is going to be a bit of a problem. We now need this to be built as a matter of some great urgency. If we can get it built soon, then we're going to be alright. But if not, it's going to be a bit of an issue. Right, need to get our polymers from pretty much everywhere and bring them back up here. I need a place where I can send them to live, basically. Because they're taking up valuable work slots that I can't currently do anything with now. There we are. This will now be producing a decent bit of metals. Hey, Shilab. I'm still streaming. Oh, thank you. Hot. Ah. Thank you. Shilab just delivered me a cup of tea. How lovely. Yeah, that is a problem. There are certain breakthroughs that will massively help with that. I mean, massively. There's one in particular that I believe I've actually already got found in my Let's Play, which means that seniors never stop being able to work. It's amazing. They'll still eventually die from old age, but it's amazing. Right. Well, right now I do want to bring more electronic parts over. So let's get those on the go. You dropping things off? Or not? There we go. You were just getting a recharge. Right, next one. Let's go and find more polymers. There's gotta be some more around here somewhere. There we go. There's another 2. Right, the darker rocks are the ones that you want to look for polymers. Brings us a little bit closer. Little bit closer.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
I'll check that in just a moment. I've got so many. I want to get over there. But it's going to be a monumental task again to get another tunnel. That being said... maybe we could. Would I be able to reach from there? No, too far. Okay, well let's go backwards then from here. Doesn't really matter to me too much where we pop out over here, though over here would be significantly better than anywhere else. So let's try and set that up properly. So womp and drone command. Okay, that's not too bad actually. Sure. Let's try and get this set up then. We are going to want to run some cabling all the way down. You almost reach. Damn. If I had the drone command right there, it would reach. So let's actually plan toward that, shall we? And then we can go ahead and delete this line. I mean, I know that I'm going straight across this deposit, and it's a very nice deposit, but it isn't that important to me. And if I can get a drone command just about there, that'll be much more useful. Much more useful. The only problem is this one long route is going to be a right pain. Ultimately, I will probably want some sort of local power generation with this around here. Probably Stirling generators. One Stirling generator, enough to keep this running, even in the event that something should break around it. How are we looking for polymers right now? Oh, Siri bum.
Anomaly found.
Oh, Sleepy Duke. Come on. Come on. Up on my shoulder. Up my shoulder, you know. Oh no. You're like, but I want to be on your elbow. Oh. Come on then. Oh, you're sleepy. You're too sleepy. On it.
Pipe leak reported.
Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You're way too wiggly. You're a wiggly Duke. That wasn't a kiss. Thank you. Bye-bye, Cariad. Right. Okay, more electronic parts to be delivered right now, please, and thank you.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yeah, thank you very much to Lady Sheila for that. It was remarkably kind of her to do. New anomalies. Yeah, need to get the drones set up down here. One drone hub about there will cover everything I want. So let's get that happening. This drone hub will construct this one, and then I'm going to delete this one, and so all of these drones will then be orphaned and will immediately move across to this drone hub. I mean, it's not ideal, but it will work. How are we doing? Getting closer. Getting closer by little bits. Lots of metals deposited by meteorites. Some polymers there. Any more polymers anywhere that I can reach? A little bit over there. Not much though. Oh well. Let's go and grab the everything. Head back. The name looked weird, but the voice is one I love. Aavak, thank you for your fit. Oh, you're welcome. Weird name. Scallywag. My name is normal. Right, let's have a look. I am currently discharging. Why be that then? Why be that? Why be we losing powers? Is that really drawing that much power? Maybe it is actually. This dome is pulling 50, this one's pulling 98. Wow. But clearly we need a lot more power generation. I think the best place to put it would be down here because we've got so much availability here for it. So get that out there. And let's get these down here like so. I'm going to need to delete some of those in order to make room, but for now we'll just do this. The only issue with these is they are requiring maintenance. So every 2 I make adds an extra 1 maintenance every now and then to when it's going to next need to be serviced. That being said, this one was serviced 44 hours ago. 131 hours ago. So because they're so far away from the extractors, they're not requiring much servicing. That's not bad, actually. That's not too bad. I should be able to get that set up reasonably soon. Right, at this point we don't need or want this one, so we're going to salvage this. They will be orphaned, and we'll switch over to the control of this drone hub instead. There we go. And we should hopefully be able to get this one set up
Sector
reasonably
scanned.
fast.
Milestone achieved.
There we go. Scanned all sectors. Perfect. I would also like the storage to be down here. There we go. I can delete that. Lady Sheila must be wondering, what the hell? I went to bed. Aavak was mentioning something about starting a stream in a little bit. I wake up, he's still streaming. not working. Out of fuel. Right, okay. It's a problem. Okay, yeah. You're going to need to deal with that. I do need to start printing drones. Simple as that. I need to start printing drones. It's going to cost a lot of components, though, to do that. Right now, we are using 0.6 electronic parts. Still got 15 on board, though, so we could do this.
Cable fault reported.
What do I have to do with this? Produce drones, prefabs. Probably not a threat to humans. Oh, it absolutely is. It requires colonists. Ah! Right. Right. Let's build this instead then over here.
Research complete.
I think that should be fine. Possibly even nestling in there. Yeah, we can probably do that. Once that's set up properly. Because we're not going to need that running all the time. We've had 9 lifetime graduates. Excellent. And Martian patents has been researched. We were waiting a long bloody time for that one. Martian resilience. Martian-born don't take sanity damage when working in outdome buildings. That's a big one. Might want to go for it, actually. The other thing is, if we got the nuclear fusion, we'd need workers, but it generates an awfully large amount of resources, of energy. So we'd be trading having to maintain a large group of other structures for having to maintain one structure, but we'd need people working there. I'm not sure entirely on which way I'm going with that. But I think that is a reasonable setup for now. Right, you can head off. Oh, no, abort! 12! That would have been tragic. I would have wept. Wept, I tell you. Donk. Oh, it's always nice when Lady Sheelab drops by the streams, though. Lady Sheelab, very, very recently. What was it? How many Twitter followers was it, Lady Sheelab? It was 500 or something like that. We were out having dinner, and she noticed. I remember that. I remember when I crested 500. It was actually a very, very, very lovely moment. I don't know why, but somehow having people who follow you on Twitter feels different to having people who subscribe to you on YouTube. I think it comes down to, if they're following you on Twitter, they just want to hear what you say, rather than they're looking for new game content and something like that. It's a much more personal commitment in a way, which I thought was rather lovely. Let's get these going. I'm going to pop these down over there, and I'm going to delete this one, which will allow me to fit in some more wind turbines if I want to. We should have a very small surplus. We've got a very high surplus of power. Never mind. Don't know why, but alright, I approve.